What's up? How's it going? Tyler here with Tarver Academy, wearing a James Harden jersey, if you will. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys learning with us today. Hopefully you walk out knowing something you didn't know before. So today's equation, problem of the day, we are simplifying a plus 2b plus 3c, close parentheses, minus, open parentheses, 4a plus 6b minus 5c. Okay, so pause this, give this a shot, and then we'll work it together. All right, cool, here we go. So I'm gonna start off by telling you where people mess up if they get this wrong, okay? What a lot of times what people do is they just want to drop all the parentheses and that's their equation. And then they just start simplifying everything. That's not going to be correct. And here's why, because of that right there, okay? This is on the outside of our parentheses. Now, what a negative essentially is, okay, I'm gonna start this. What would be 2 times 4? That's multiplying, so it's 2 times 4, which would be 8, correct? You wouldn't just put the 2 in front of the 4 and be like, it's 24. You wouldn't do that. Same thing here. You've got to pretend that this is like a -1. And it now has to be multiplied times every single thing in this parentheses. So I'm actually distributing the negative there, there, and there, okay? That's where most people will mess up on this equation, okay? So this front part was never touched. There's nothing in front, nothing was multiplied by, so it's gonna stay a plus 2b plus 3c. This now is going to be chaos. I'm kidding. We are just taking the -1 and multiplying it each time. So -1 times 4a is -4a. -1 times positive 6b is -6b. -1 times -5c, two negatives multiplied make a positive, plus 5c. Okay, now we simplify. And this is I'm just gonna show you the cleanest way that I've found to do this, okay? So I start at the beginning, and I'm looking for variables all the way through that are just a. If it's a squared, can't add or subtract them. If it's ab, can't add or subtract them. If it's ac, can't do it. Has to be just an a, okay? Nope, nope, yes. And if you're thinking, Tyler, you said it had to be just an a. Numbers are okay. It can't be any other variables, and it can't be any other exponents, okay? So I know that in front of my a is just a 1. So what is 1 minus 4? -3, and don't forget about the a. I like to mark them out after I use them, because that way I can tell if I forget them or if I use one of them twice, okay? All the a's are gone. So now I'm looking at my b's. Only ones. So I'm taking positive 2 minus 6, which is -4b. Okay, it cancels out. Lastly, we do c. Positive 3 plus 5 is positive 8c. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you would simplify that equation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm James Harden / Tyler Tarver for Tarver Academy. That'll be good.